we discovered that something was stolen. We found a giant spider that was the one who stole it. Yep. And we came back. And after Val's conversation with Alaric was when we ended, and that's been the little side RP with Kroll and Tarja happened. So, nutshell, done.
Pretty much, that's what happened.
That's the majority of the good spots. Yeah.
So while we're here, y'all are still hanging around Kroll. Tom, I'm not sure where you're at. Are you with them?
Yeah. Let's say yes.
That works. So you're all sitting there playing with the giants. The very last little bit was Rin smacking the back of the head of Kroll.
I did, yes.
And rolling an intimidation check.
Yeah.
In which
try to intimidate the big guy.
In which Kroll shut his mouth and is staring at Rin. And actually, let's kick that off with Valenthian. Considering he's your buddy, roll an insight.
I'm rolling insight?
Mm-hmm. Insight on Kroll.
Natural 20?
Nice.
Yeah, the fact that she could see him and was able to just come up and smack him on the back of the head has him like 3 different ways to Sunday turned on.
Okay then.
Except the problem is everyone could see him but me.
Yeah. Well, you'd be able to see after his invisibility dropped.
Well, the way the ability works is only your target can't see you. You're invisible to only them. So everybody else at Sanctuary could see Kroll. I couldn't.
Yep. Okay. That works. Man, I still didn't fix your token. Oh well.
Oh, I just threw it out there. That's why.
No, it's all good. It's
Oh, you mean
the little
fix?
yeah, fix where the aura is there and all that crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yep.
So, as you're sitting there doing your training montage and sharpening your blades and tending to your herd, maybe Tom reading a book, I'm not sure.
Still waiting for his message back.
Little afternoon prayer.
Yep.
Like,
Oh yeah.
waiting for that message from this book.
Yeah, let's see. If I remember right, I sent you that message in Discord.
Yes, you did.
Making sure I did. So, are you going to tell them that anything about that?
Not quite. Not
Okay.
yet. Yeah.
Cool. The message was you will all die in 3 hours.
Peace is fair.
Thank you.
It's all the time I need.
Yeah.
So as you're all gathered here, Alaric will come with Curatio and with what's his face? God damn it.
Alaric?
Nummy guy?
No,
Janda?
the human you hate.
Oh.
Oh, Orion.
Orion.
Orion. It's been a long day. I'll get into the flow eventually.
Okay.
You can just say the human you hate. That is okay.
Goddamn humans.
But he's going to show up with the three of them and see if Val wants to continue the conversation of the stolen item and what can be done about it.
Orion is going to?
Well, Alaric's going to, but he'll have Curatio and Orion in tow.
Nice.
Well, I don't know, sir, but I definitely know we can't go after a dragon just yet. We're not big enough. We don't have enough people. Especially an ancient dragon.
Yeah, that's true. I can't.
But that red-scaled lizard definitely needs to die.
Well, Sanctuary as a force is not to the scale to be able to take on a Sharingar. We might be able. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say. Plus, I need to paint his portrait a lot more.
Yeah. But if they stole one, did you tell the party what was stolen? I can't remember.
The sword with the name Ferocious.
Yeah, if they stole one godly weapon, there's a good chance that they're going to try to steal the others that are known, which would be the Spear of Water for the humans, the Scimitar of Air for the elves, and the Earth Hammer, which is held by the goblins.
Oh, goblins. You said goblin. Okay.
Yeah, no, by the goblins in Terra. And fortunate enough, we do have the Alliance raid on the Goblin Kingdom coming up in just a couple days. So perhaps we can get a hold of the Earth Hammer.
Is there any way to send word to the others that'll be there not to attack my friends, or should my friends just stay here?
I don't know that your friends will be able to fit into the Goblin caves.
I look at myself and back up at Alaric.
Are you in giant form right now?
No.
Are you enraging right now?
No.
Yeah. Well, right now you're just 6'2", so you'll fit. 20, 15, 20 feet might not.
Oh, I see what you did there, AJ. Sorry.
What'd I do?
You are a crafty little guy.
Oh. So yeah, I mean, if you want to fill Orion in on that, Orion is actually the one leading the expedition to Interra, so we can make plans to try to snag that.
I want to go.
Orion's gonna. Yeah, I get you want to go. A lot of people want to go. We're going
I am
to
going.
send out.
Orion, I also want to go.
I don't.
That
wanna
is
go,
too.
but I will go.
We are going.
You'll receive you'll receive the official guild invitation probably tonight. So you all are going because you are, and Orion will pull out little coins out of his pocket and hand them to you, and welcome to Sanctuary.
Oh, so it's official then, is it?
It's official. Yes.
Yeah, I saw her like want to say something too.
I know. I'm not going to take it from him. But the Father Tom, this is it's a coin like you spend this coin, or what? Is this a ceremonial thing? What do you do with this?
Much more the latter. Do not spend this coin. It's a representative coin, and I'll gladly take it.
And Tom's going to take it and kind of hold it.
I will then take it from Tom and put it in my pocket. Thank you.
Right. Well, I suppose they're equal. I'll take another.
Tom's going to reach out, trying to take another one.
Yeah, Ryan's gonna hand you, and what this is it's like a small brass coin with the same insignia that you saw on Orion and the Entourage when you saw them in Rykanos. Just little like castle silhouette stamped on the coin. The main difference is, that Orion's was like silver in color, where y'all's are bronze. You do know that, like Celine had bronze, stuff like that. So, yeah. Hooray, you're part of the guild.
Does it have a hole in it or anything where I can attach it to something?
Yeah, there's a small hole in the top of it
Okay, I'm going
for
to
cordage.
tie it on one of my horns.
All right.
Just grab some hair, shove it through, tie it on.
It looks good on you, Styx.
You see,
So I
Tom
don't
will
lose it.
say,
What was that?
Tom will say a little prayer and then slip it on a chain behind one of the symbols of the god of light.
Okay. Cool. But yeah, Orion will say, later tonight at dinner, we'll be announcing the preparations for the alliance the alliance expedition, and you will receive official invites when you go to bed. Does that work for you? He's gonna look dead at Rin.
And I will go. So, Tom, who is he talking to?
I believe that would be you.
Oh, tell him I guess that's okay.
She guesses that's okay. I do have a question, though.
Yeah.
This alliance, we are the smallest of the guilds, right?
And no, I wouldn't say we're the smallest.
The Knights of
probably
Rykanos were the smallest.
Yeah. We used to
The
be
guilds in the
small.
alliance.
Within the alliance, Goliath would be the largest. And actually, us and the Daring are about the same. So
Yeah, but they don't have giants on their side, do they?
no, they don't.
My only concern, I guess, is if we... Well, I'm excited to join the mission, but if we complete the mission, what's to stop one of the other guilds from taking what we need?
Well, this will be a discussion among the officers. There is a fair trade of loot and such. Usually, things like this, you wouldn't go after an artifact like that, but special times, special measures. So it might be that we don't get as much loot, and it wasn't going to be. It's not going to be that much of a money-making expedition. I don't know if you know this, but here in the plains, the goblins apparently have been pulling raids on small villages here and there. from reports that we've heard. So, and from what we know, that they're actually gathering their forces to maybe try to take over the Gnomish land. So the whole plan is that we're going to go and take out the Emperor and Empress and forego that for a while.
Okay. Our plan now is to go on this goblin killing spree to take the Earth Hammer and do what? Are we going to be gathering these weapons to do what? What are we doing?
No, well, and Alar will say, I'll send word to the Human Confederation and to Farasia to up their guard and their barriers to make sure it's not stolen. We're not trying to keep the weapons. We're not trying to do anything with them. We're just trying to keep them out of the dragon's hands.
Right. Who is the Emperor or the Empress of the goblins? Do they have names?
Yes. Let me pull them up right here.
Gobbledygook.
Dick-a-dick-a-doom. Damn it. Wrong page.
Those are weird names. Damn it, and wrong
G is
page.
for goblin. G for goblin.
They are weird names, and they're... Dick-a-dick-a-doom.
I believe I do know the one.
How much would we know about the goblins? Like, are they
Well, all right, give it.
inherently evil?
Yeah, they're pretty much inherently evil. There's exceptions to every rule. Real quick, the Emperor is Yarok.
Right, bless you. Of course.
And the Empress is Gakol.
Right.
And I will send you all the spellings for that.
Good. Because
Yeah, it's hard.
so are we to wipe out the goblins altogether, or are we to thin the herd?
No,
Sorry, wrong words to you.
Very bad
The sheep. Sorry about that. Are we to diminish their numbers?
No, so we're not sending all of Sanctuary or all of anyone.
Right.
We're sending a small force of about 100 of each from each guild, and the whole point is that we're going to mainly just try to take out the royal family. Because how goblins work is this: it's the strongest rules. So for the next, we take out the Emperor and Empress for the next year, 2 years, who knows? They'll just be killing each other and thinning themselves out to see who's going to be Emperor and Empress.
I see. Okay. Tom, may I
Yes.
have a word with you later on?
Yes.
Great.
Styx, what other questions did you have about goblins?
Mainly what we would know about their basically anything particular that would be known, like about what they have, like magical capabilities, or like basically their society, what we're gonna find when we get there, so we know ahead of time. Like, what would we have known where we lived about goblins?
What Orion can tell you is goblins are sneaky, they're fierce, they do have magic, and they live underground in Terra.
Gotcha.
That part makes Rin smirk a little bit.
Well, if everything's amenable to y'all, I still have some last minute planning to do for this, so I will bid you adieu and see you in a day or two.
That's long. Okay.
Thank you for the coin.
Thank you for joining. Ryan and Lark and Curatio are going to walk away. And if there's anything you want to do in this sort of time, feel free. But about 2 hours later, the dinner bell will ring.
Before you go to dinner, Tom, may I have a word with you over here in my quarters? So we will go in and I will close the door and I will try to say in a hushed tone. You seemed pretty eager to go see the goblins for a reason or no?
No, I don't know. I'm just getting what's the phrase? I'm getting a little antsy, right? I'm just ready to go, you know.
I don't believe you. What do you... I don't think so. You are not the type to get so antsy in the pantsy. That does not seem like you.
Don't get me wrong. I'm along for the ride, but I also... Maybe a bit of what's showing is... Well, I don't like to admit this, but I've been accused of being a little slow on the uptake before, and I think I'm confused at our plan.
The one now?
Yes, so we'll take the hammer. We'll bring the hammer to the dragon to get the weapon back for Valenthian and his giant friends.
I don't think that's the plan.
Oh, I knew I had it wrong.
I think the plan is to just make sure that the dragon does not get the hammer. We take possession of said hammer. At the same time, we are doing this area a favor by taking out the royal line so they are not raiding and killing villages around here. We take the hammer. I don't know what we do with it just yet. Why would we have that? I don't know. That's what I was trying to figure out. I'm not sure what the point is, but I do not think it's to give it to the dragon just now. Are you sure that is the only reason you want to go?
It is. One question. Where is the Gnomish lands geographically?
The Gnomish lands, let me pull up the map so I can say shit right.
And did they tell us who the original owner of the Earth Hammer was?
The Earth Hammer, and this would actually be fairly common knowledge. Earth Hammer would have belonged, the legend would be that belonged to the god of Earth, Rotan.
Spell that one.
Rotan. Rotan. Rotan.
How do you spell the name of the gods that the giants follow?
Bellarum.
Yeah.
Bellarum.
Well, I missed 2 letters in that, but otherwise, spot on. Okay, Tom, if you are sure that is the only reason, I will believe you.
Yes. I will.
This time. Do not lie, though.
Oh, well, I'm not lying, but I'm feeling I can trust you more. I'll tell you one more thing. It's nothing much, but, well, being rather small and being a little older and being new to this, perhaps I'm a little self-conscious of my contributions. I want to start contributing very soon. I want to. I'm powerful. I've never been powerful. I'm ready to contribute.
Okay, well, great, because I'm not going to carry your slack. And it is rule number 4, but I can tweak it a little bit for you. It is not the size of the person that matters.
That's lovely. Thank you.
Sure. Okay.
I will take that at face value. Fight with that sentiment.
Depending on what you're doing. If you're trying to reach something 20 feet in the air, size matters.
It does not matter. You can do it. Okay, then if that is truly your reasoning, then great. Would you like to go to dinner now
Yes.
before Valentian
hungry.
eats everything?
I
I
heard
sure
that,
hope not.
lass.
Good.
Where did I missed where the
Gnomish land.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got sidetracked by
Oh, shame.
listening to you. They are fairly close to. Damn it. Move over there. They're fairly close to where Styx is from. Of the Palar Hills.
Then I have one more thing to tell you, Ren.
Yes, go ahead.
After I've reoriented myself geographically.
That happens to me sometimes. It's okay.
I don't care for goblins.
Because
Now, I tried to say positive, but you have to understand I've heard of their ill deeds and I do not care for them.
nobody really does. The only ones that care for goblins are goblins. They are sneaky, slippery little jerks, you know? I don't know if you know, but
I
you will
do.
know. You will know.
I do, and I can't say that I've encountered one many times, but I can say that I've loved as travelers have told me stories, and the things that I've heard about the goblins, I never would have been in a position before in life to do something about it. But now I am. Do you understand?
I do, yes. I understand
Right.
what you're saying. And you will eat the heart of your first goblin.
Oh, not sure if heart eating is for me, but
Oh, it is. You will see.
maybe a little bloodbath. I don't know.
We can start there. Okay, we start small. A little bathing in the blood. Sure, yes.
and off to dinner.
Well, I'm hungry now.
Nothing puts you more in a mood than one of those conversations.
I did not see that going that way, but here we are.
Just for fun, when you guys walk into the tavern, you hear me go, "How the heck do you make an ale butt chicken? That sounds delicious."
An L what?
Instead of beer butt chicken, ale butt chicken.
I've never heard it called a beer butt chicken.
No,
That
me
was
neither.
the original name, and then I think someone probably got offended and went, "How about we just call it beer can chicken?"
That's
Huh.
all I've
Beer
ever heard
can.
it as too, is beer can.
Interesting.
More like ale.
If you think about it, where do you
A
put the can of
pint.
beer? In the butt.
In the crevice, man. You just stick it right up in there. Every chicken needs a good beer can.
Yep.
So, as y'all are sitting to dinner, you will see and hear Narstron come in and holler your way. You can see that he has new clothes. He has a new hammer on his waist. He definitely went out and did some shopping.
Okay.
Then he's going to sit down and he's going to say, ask how you are and how you're enjoying Sanctuary so far.
Oh, Tom will tell you everything. Go ahead, Tom.
Okay, yes. Well, I would say that we're quite liking it. We're getting to know everyone. But our first mission has been a little unexpected.
I'm going to update him on what we encountered, what's missing, and I'm going to end by showing him my coin very excitedly.
You flip it.
Yeah, he'll pull a little coin out of his pocket like, yeah, I know. And he's gonna say, Tom, it seems like you've really been able to fit in well with the two assholes and the sheep. So I mean, good on you, buddy.
Oh, well.
I'm going to pretend to stretch and backhand him.
From the other side, on the back of his head.
Yeah. Assholes.
Seems that you walked into that one, didn't you?
Yeah. I'll tell you. Have you heard that they're going to do this Interra expedition? That's going to be great. And you're going to see him really perk up about it. He goes, I have always wanted to see Interra. From what I hear, it's just spectacular. See,
Well, to be able to see the land, you have to not be hiding behind a barrel, you little man.
Oh, yeah. Look, I remember when I was a lad, and we actually had a group of warriors capture a goblin. And, that's a pretty hard feat. And I remember I used to sneak down, and I would talk to him, and he would tell me all the different things of Interra, how they have just amazing stonework. And we dwarves like our stones. Yeah, I don't know. It's just something I've always. I can't. I really hope that I get to go tomorrow. It's gonna be a great thing.
You know what I hate about the goblins the most, Tom?
What?
That nasally laugh they have all the time. It's disgusting. It's so gross. So gross.
I really hope I don't hear it.
Oh, when we go, you will hear this. The Styx, have you heard it?
I don't think so.
It's.
But I've heard a hyena before, so maybe it's the same.
I do not know. Goblins.
You know what my least favorite thing about goblins are?
That they lie. That they are alive. They breathe.
Oh, well, a little different. That they're inconsiderate.
Yeah, let's play this game. What is your least favorite thing about the goblins? They're inconsiderate. That their laugh is horrible. What do you have, Styx? I like this game.
Their food is terrible.
Oh, yeah. Why would you eat the goblin food? And Valentian, what is your least favorite thing about the goblins?
That they're just quick enough that sometimes they get away from the hammer.
I told you they are. Didn't I tell you just now that they were slippery little weasels? Told you that.
Or you're just too big and slow.
As you're joking, as you're conversating, Narshman's going to say, well, guys, I'm really glad that you're seeming to like Sanctuary. I'm glad it was able to work out. And Tom?
Yes.
Like I said, it seems like you fit in well. And he's going to place his hand on the table and drop four rings. It's just a small gift. I appreciated us being the Knights of Rykanos, and I appreciate us now being in Sanctuary.
Where did you steal them from?
I didn't steal them. I bought them.
That's a
I made out quite well from the merger.
Sorry, did you say you used to go and talk to a goblin?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
But why?
because he was something new in Virtus.
And it just talked to you, no problem. It didn't.
No. It was like months after he was captured. But originally he couldn't talk to us, and then somehow he learned our language, and for the most part he wasn't talking that much. Mainly he was just an oddity, but I do remember him telling a couple stories of Intera, and it's just a fascinating tale.
Did he ever explain why they're so inconsiderate, or did he?
No, he was a little brash, but he wasn't necessarily a bad guy. He seemed to be actually kind of happy he was captured, strangely enough.
So is this just a ring, or does it actually do something?
You each have received now a ring of protection.
I'll make it up for it when we die. I'll make that makes up for you wanting to kill us.
Oh.
Shit.
Yeah, you each have received a ring protection. You should be able to pull it into D&D Beyond, no problem.
It is a blue ring.
Sure is.
Mine's not.
Yes, yours is black.
It's gonna be black like my soul. Yep.
Mine
Oh, it
better be
requires attunement?
multicolored
Okay.
Mine better be
You may
multicolored with...
you may choose the color.
Okay.
You may choose the color. They're small rings of assorted colors with tiny little shield emblems on the ring.
Mine's a rainbow.
Look.
That seems
Do
fitting.
they have any religious significance?
Rings of protection? No, they're just a magic item. But they do not.
Tom will put it on then.
I'm gonna put it on one of my
Um,
rings.
These will require attunement, but after you're attuned, you will get a +1 AC bonus.
And saving throws.
And saving throws.
I forgot to say saving throws. Excuse me. Whatever it says on D&D Beyond.
Just the two. It actually puts the little shield ring in the attunement items area. It looks kind of cool.
You still have to attune it. It's cute though. It's cute. You are not half bad. I will not be marrying you. That's not a thing I will be doing.
No, I prefer dwarvish gals.
Great. I am not dwarvish, so that works out perfectly. You are not half bad. I tried to get them to change their name, but it seems they are pretty set on the sanctuary.
Yeah. They can't be the Knights of Reikanos if they're not in Reikanos.
We still have a debt base there in Reikanos. What do you mean?
I need to finish my
Well,
project.
That's right. You do.
They're allowed to use it. They've essentially leased it from me. It's still my property.
Right.
So as long as they pay for it, yeah, they can use it.
Right.
Did they
All
ever
he's
clean
getting
it up?
at is he owns it.
Did they clean it up? Did they start renovations, or?
I don't think so. It's only been a day.
Like,
2 days?
Like 2 days, I think.
days?
We went to
2 or
sleep.
3 days.
So
Yeah.
3 days. 3 days. Yeah.
Enough time for the walkthrough, though. Enough time to walk through and to start to make their dream board, right? Yeah.
It is not hard to walk through. You just walk in and you are there. It's a small place.
Yes. Yes.
Right, and near the end of dinner, Orion will take a stand, go up to the little balcony in front of the officer quarters, and make the announcement of the Intera expedition that is set to happen in 2 days, and he's going to say much the same thing that he told y'all. It's going to be a smaller expedition. It'll be a joint thing with the Alliance, guilds, and our target's going to be cutting off the head of the snake. We're going to try to not attack the body that much.
If Tom looks confused, I will explain it to him quietly.
You will note that he will not mention trying to snag Roten.
Okay.
Or trying to snag the Earth Hammer.
Yep.
So
Keeping it on the DL.
Yeah, playing it close to the vest. So yeah. And after that, he'll bid everyone a good night, make his way off, and y'all are free to go to bed, all that good stuff, whatever you want to do.
I can't think of anything.
I do not think that I will go to bed. I think that I will not pray necessarily, but talk out loud to my sovereign in my room, I think. And I will message you what I will say, because I don't want to say it out loud.
Okay.
Before I head to bed, I'm going to help Lorana carry all the food for Kroll and Tarya out to their tent that has been erected for them.
Yeah, thank you, Valenthian. She's going to have it in like a wheelbarrow.
Right.
But on plates. They're not heathens.
More like
We treat
platters.
them with respect. True. Turkey platters. I don't know what's bigger than a turkey platter. My Discord.
Well, Styx will be eventually walking around, making sure everything is tidy outside. At some point, she would go to the stable master and tell him that some of the cattle out there need a little bit more access to water, and they'd like some sort of shelter to go under for bad weather, and in case something gets attacked, they need a place where they can go.
I mean, we have a barn.
Yeah, but barn doors can get closed and then set on fire. They need somewhere they can run to if they have to go somewhere.
I mean,
They know to stick around. I told them that.
well,
And
we can just...
my new friend's keeping an eye on them out there, but just a thought.
Yeah, you're saying this to Vost?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we can move the fence and just have a gate for them to go in and out of to and from the barn.
Okay.
Does that work?
It's a start.
Give me 1 second. I gotta read this.
More room to move.
Yeah, no
I'm
problem.
getting a little bored.
Yeah, well, if you want to let them out to graze and then let them back in, you're free to do so. If you think that they'll
I was just
not
gonna
run off.
leave. No, they'll stay. They know better. I've told them. And my new pet buffalo out there is going to keep them in line.
Some
Give me 1 second. Sorry. Did we ever discuss your form of communication, Ren?
No, that's why I just decided I was going to say it out loud. Maybe it would work out.
That's great.
Yeah, sort of like a prayer, but not really.
No.
You know?
I'm okay with this.
Yes, just
Yeah.
Point to
just
the
saying
sky and
things
yell.
that I'm putting it out there and seeing, what happens. Um, ugh. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna do it.
I'm sorry, Tom. Go ahead. I'm typing.
Oh no, it just whenever before bed, Tom's gonna do a little journal entry. He's gonna bring out the book again, but
Dear
after everybody else is
mystery
done.
diary person.
And I would have enjoyed the sunset.
I think since I don't sleep, I would spend time like talking out loud to my sovereign, just saying things and then
A peck at your window will have your response.
At my window, it's the sheep again sending birds to my window again. Okay.
So are you letting the bird in or no?
I
That's the
absolutely will. I did the last time and I got a real funny note. So I will get up and I will open the window a little and hold it open so it doesn't like slam on whatever animal is there this time.
Now you're gonna think I am your sovereign.
question. It is a raven.
Okay.
And-
Hello. Where is the funny note?
And it's just gonna stare at you, and in just the slightest whisper, it will say that,
Okay.
and then fly off after it says that.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Tom. You said you were going into your book.
Oh yeah, just end of the night. I'm gonna go into my book. Pull out the pen, write in, and just dear God of Light, I had a very busy day today, and many exciting things happened. New guild, new friends? ? What a day! I have 2 questions for you, and I know your time is valuable. My first question is, I feel a frustration, and maybe even a hate for the goblins. Is this normal what I'm feeling, or should I change it? My second question for you is regarding the weapons. It seems that Sanctuary will try to recover the hammer from the goblins, but they have not yet talked about a plan of where to store it. Shall I suggest that it be stored with the League of Clerics? Signed, with love, Father Tom. And they close the book and look at it for a while, but eventually kind of fall asleep if nothing comes.
Do you want out loud response or message response?
You can maybe message the response.
Making sure so that way.
That's a good call.
All right. 1 second.
I love the random insight and con saves.
I am not seeing those. I've got too many windows open.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I like to drink, so I'm pretty sure a con save would have been necessary at some point. And I'm pretty sure a 22 passes.
+6.
Unless it's some like 600-year-old mead.
All right, sit.
All right.
So Valenthian's trying to get drunk.
Crying.
Are you drunk yet?
Well, I got a 22 Constitution save, but I'm probably drunk, but I'm still holding my own.
Yeah. All right. Styx has made her stable plans. I call it stable plans.
Definitely stable plans.
Damn it. Come on now. Anything else for tonight?
Nope.
Yep. Ears. Yep. I'm doing that most of the night. I'm just talking. I know this raven probably went away, yes? Or is it still there?
No, the raven literally said
Said what he said. He said.
And then flew away.
Okay, so I'm just going to continue talking to the ether, and pondering my own questions, and or if I need to share anything, I'll ponder that as well.
Yeah. That's something. Okay. So, anything else from that?
After that, no.
All right. Ren, you would have saw this first. You and Tom, you both had notes waiting at your doors. You're invited on the Alliance expedition.
As if I needed a note. I'm just going to look at it and be like, are you kidding me?
Signed Orion, heart dotted I.
I'm going to spit on it and crumple it up and throw it on the ground. This guy. I was going anyway. What does he think he is?
Did you get your note?
It's over there on the floor.
Ah.
And for Styx and Valve, Styx in the stable stall that you sleep in.
Yeah. It's just going to be crumpled up and thrown in the compost.
That's fine. So yeah, you have a full day preparation for whatever preparation you think you need to make.
Tom.
Or
I have questions for Tom since he's around me talking about this piece of paper. You said that the goblins were inconsiderate. Like from experience?
Well, first, you noticed this morning, like Tom doesn't look as he looks like he didn't sleep too well, but he's listening and he's nodding along. He's smiling still. Well, perhaps I haven't lived the life that many of you have, or certainly many in the guild have. So I can't say I've ever encountered a goblin, but I've always made a habit whenever there were travelers, adventurers, anybody coming through, I asked them their story. I asked them who they've encountered. And so often, I've heard terrible things about the goblins.
Come into my office. So again, I'm going to take him aside. Listen, Tom, I don't want to talk about this. Okay, so this is definitely a thing that I do not do often. In fact, it is.
Wow. Okay.
It is a rule of mine. It's actually rule number 7. But it's the best way to keep a secret is to keep to yourself. If you have to share with one other person, so I am going to share with you, Tom.
I'm honored.
If you speak the secret, I will cut out your tongue. Let's just so that we're clear.
I believe you.
I will do this, yes. Listen, the goblins are what I say they are. However, the Empress might be in possession of something that I need. Many are going on this voyage, but I need a specific thing from her. I do not know where it is, but I do know that she has it. So I do not know if that means. I have a feeling somewhere in the pit of my stomach that perhaps I want to kill them all, but I'm thinking the only way to get this would be for her to be like, sure, you can have this in exchange for getting me out of here or something. If that happens, I will have to be doing that and just take the consequences. I need this thing.
Interesting. Now,
Right.
I won't ask you too many questions, but I'll ask
I
you
don't
a few.
believe you, but go ahead. You've got one, maybe two.
I'll think of it as a game. Can it be worn?
Yes.
Interesting. And do you know any goblins? Do you know this empress?
I do not. I just know the name. The name was told to me. And I was told that she has this thing that I need.
How do you propose that we... It sounds like there will be hundreds going on this mission. I mean,
Right.
How do you propose that we'll do this? Unfortunately, I'm no rogue.
Right. I am not either. I was okay to just kill them all and then to go through the things, but I do not think that it will be like that. I think it will require words like the sheep. The sheep talks pretty well to other beings. Some kind of finesse that I probably do not have. I don't know, but I know that she specifically she has it.
Well, here's what I can tell you. I do know you a little bit more than I did before, and if this goblin has an item that you need, I feel I already know her a little bit too. So maybe when the time comes, I'll be flexible, but I will try to talk to her.
Yes,
to
I
get her
do
to come
not
with us.
care. Right, and I think that if the general idea is to cut off the head, as they were talking about, this is fine, but I need to know where that thing is.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Will you... You're allowed your secrets, but will you tell me what it is in the moment, if it will make it easier?
If I need to be telling you, yes.
Okay. My only other question is, when are we telling the others?
Rule number 7. The best way to keep a secret is to keep to yourself. If you must tell one other person, which is
One
you.
other person. So then I tell...
You speak the secret, your tongue gets cut out, you tell nobody nothing.
Okay. So rule 7 is for you, but I don't have rule 7.
Right.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I'm thinking about it really hard. Final question. Do we need some sort of signal? Do we need some sort of... How... We're talking now, but I don't know when we'll be able to talk like this again. How will you tell me? How will we know?
What do you want me to tell you? The Empress is there. Go get that thing.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't even know that we will see her necessarily. I don't know. I have no idea how this is going to work out with so many people going. The goblins are sneaky and slimy and little and that laugh and gangly and just gross with the gross food.
I have an idea. Can you wink? Tom's going to wink.
No.
Oh.
I can
How
give
about
you
a
a head
snap?
nod. A snap, like a break the bone?
Not quite. Little double snap.
So don't break the bone. How about I just wave my axe around in a weird fashion?
Okay. I'm going to accept any of those.
If I specifically look at you and break the bone, that will work.
Perfect.
Great.
I might snap. I might wink. I don't know what I'll do in the moment.
Okay. Great. Just don't tell anybody.
Okay.
Thank you.
And I don't tell anyone after I tell Styx, or I don't tell Styx at all. That's right, roll 7.
Tom's going to correct himself and walk out.
I'm just gonna get out the knife she has in her boot at all times and be like, "Yes, go ahead and tell this Styx, Tom."
Yeah, he's fled the room.
That's funny.
I do like that you're saying Rule 7 now. Maybe that can be our signal. Rule 7. Rule 7.
Roll 7.
Yeah.
Is there any chance we could take a break now so I can bio break?
No.
Thank you.
You must pee your pants.
Back in a few.
Yep.